I'd like to start by asking you a question, and I think it's a really important one. Can you ride a bicycle in a suit?
Yes. Yes, although that's hard to do in the summer in New Orleans when it's very hot. That's usually not very much fun. Right?
I,
A beautiful day to ride.
I'm located in Florida, so don't worry. I fully understand. So, tell me a little bit about what you do and who you do it for, Andrew.
Sure. So I own the Spera Law Group. We're a business firm here in New Orleans. We only represent business owners through all facets of their business, whether it's the entrepreneurs and the startups that you just mentioned, or a lot of our clients are businesses that are ongoing concerns. They usually have $500,000 to several $1 million a year in revenue. We're typically owned by one person or two or three people, a couple and another person, or kind of a small, closely knit group.
I'm going to pick your brain a bit. So, on partnerships, what should people be aware of?
Partnerships are by far the most complicated thing that we do, and it's not even close. Because people think a lot of times it's as easy as, yeah, we shook hands and now we're 50-50 partners, but they don't go into all the nuances of what that means. What are the roles? What are the responsibilities? When we work with people to help them put together partnership agreements, we ask 250 different questions between them to help them figure out, what is your end goal here? What are your styles? How do you want to manage? Who reports to who? What are the different levels of decision making? What are your end plans? Where do you see this business going? To really help them flesh that all out. Because a lot of times what happens with business partners is, everyone's hunky-dory while the money's coming in. And then one of two things happens is either a lot more money comes in and they have problems managing that, or the money stops coming in. And when the money stops coming in is when we start to see a lot of big problems happen in terms of now they're starting to fight over who has what sort of roles and responsibilities and decisions to make. So it really is a Pandora's box. A lot of people say, well, I'm just going to avoid a partnership. I wouldn't necessarily avoid a partnership, but going into a partnership without planning and detailing in extensive detail about how that's going to work is a recipe for disaster. And it's a very expensive disaster to pull apart. It's by far, partnership divorces are by far our most lucrative practice area.
If it's making you money, it's causing people problems, which you're solving. I'll give you that.